cross-country season underway. I guess I'm going to start with you, Claire. How would you kind of characterize the start last weekend on Casper Mountain?
I definitely wasn't looking forward to it as much as I thought I would, but I was happy that I kind of got it together the last second and then just raced, I guess, the best I could.
You finished second behind your teammate, Lainey. You were the fastest runner for the Laramie girls last week. Tell me about your first experience in high school.
I thought it was really cool, and I just thought it was really cool that we worked as a team for most of the race and how we stayed together. And it was also good just with the team aspect throughout the previous practices, so it felt good as a team too.
Gideon, you were up there in among the top boys for Laramie. I think you were right behind Dom. Talk about how do you think Casper went for you individually and the boys team?
I think the boys team, we competed well and we were able to get the win in the end, but me and Dom, we were pleased with our placement, but our times weren't quite what we wanted to. Dom is a very fast runner, and he's capable of so much more than he thinks, and we're working on his confidence right now and the confidence of the guys team. So we're going up against some really hefty competitors. We have Stark Valley and Central. So we're going to keep moving forward and train as hard as we can each and every day to prepare ourselves for these next couple of races.
Speaking of that, what's the key to training this year to maybe get you or elevate your performance, I should say?
Holding our teammates accountable, making sure that we are working with each other, because cross country is an individual sport, but there's also a huge team aspect of it, the scoring. So if you don't work well as a team, you won't compete on the field together as well as you can.
Gotcha. Girls, obviously it sounds like there is a lot of excitement around your freshman class. Why do you think that is, Lainey?
I just think that we all work hard together, and we're not working against each other, we're working with each other in races and in practices, and I think it's also just a very talented group that knows how to work with each other.
Gotcha. What do you think the key will be for this team to be successful this year, Claire?
I just think we really have to push each other during workouts and just know that we're all in this together, and what we did at Casper Mountain was really good because we all ran together for most of the time and knew our place. So.
Gotcha. What do you think moving from middle school to high school cross country? What's the biggest adjustment for you?
Definitely the training.
Okay. Anything different, Lainey?
The races are a lot more competitive, and there's just a lot more people and a lot more talent there.
I gotcha. Well, Gideon, you're the veteran out of this trio. Talk a little bit about what you can do to relay experience and just course knowledge, things like that, to some of these young runners.
Well, kind of funny, I actually am one of the least experienced of our runners. I was a football player up until high school, so this is only my third year of cross. Right. So I'm along learning with these girls, but just don't get overwhelmed in the races. We have hundreds of competitors, especially at Little America, which is our upcoming race. Big race, lots of teams, and if you just keep picking off one by one, and your course preview is very important. Once you know the course and how to race it to the best of your ability, I feel like that's all you really need to know for races, and just leave it all out there on the course. If you held back in the end, then you can push more, and that's a really good thing for the next couple of races.
Gotcha. Well, thank you all for your time, and best of luck the rest of the way.